days.
Oh, just one.
Jake from State Farm, it's the least I can do. You really did me a solid with that, Maya markdown on my insurance.
Here's the deal, Maya. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right.
No, really, there are no markdowns, just great rates.
Pull around back in 20 minutes. I'll hook you up with the good parts.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is a game changer who dares to be fearless even when her bladder leaks. Our softest, smoothest fabric keeping her comfortable, protected, and undeniably sleek. Depend. The only thing stronger than us is you.
The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
Hello, you beautiful people.
Weeknights on CBS.
With a Honda in your garage, every summer adventure leads to another. Get an incredible summer offer on a new Honda, only at the Honda Summer Sales Event.
Ready, set, go. At Root Insurance, we think good drivers should be celebrated. But like with savings, with Root, you get a car insurance rate based primarily on your driving. We use the sensors in your smartphone to measure things like braking, turning, and distracted driving. Then, we celebrate good drivers with savings of up to $900 a year. Just download the Root app, get on the road for a bit, and we'll give you a custom quote. Download Root today, the car insurance that gives good drivers the celebration they deserve.
Sports 10, coverage you can count on.
Because you stood up.
We're making the impossible possible.
We're committed to making every cancer patient a survivor.
Together, we stand up to cancer.
Tune in to Stand Up to Cancer, Saturday at 8, 7 Central on CBS.
I want all hands on deck.
We need to be a team.
Practically family.
I'm back.
Bump elbows. Perfect.
Awesome.
This better be good.
We want to share some information with you and your client. What you choose to do with it, well, that's between you and the DA.
So we're just here out of the goodness of your heart?
No. We're here because we know that he shot Romano because Romano killed his old man, right?
What are you talking about?
Look, we're trying to give him a chance to come clean. I suggest you take advantage of it.
We know you used Hayes' Facebook account to reach out to Romano's ex to get his address so you could wait for him to show up.
Like he did with my dad? Shut up. Don't talk.
And you shot him. Like he did with your dad.
He shot my dad right in front of me. My God, I was 7 years old. Do you have any idea what that feels like?
No, but I imagine it hurt enough for you to want to take revenge.
My dad was my world. And I watched him die on the street. And all Romano got was a slap on the wrist.
No, Romano got shot because you got payback. Well, almost. You didn't quite finish the job, did you?
You know, the truth is, I wish I hadn't missed.
Let me guess. Shoe fly pipe.
Mrs. Hayes made you one too?
Yeah, she did. I heard Danny and Baez got Miles to confess.
Yeah, he gives new meaning to the phrase, revenge is best served cold.
Yeah, I just got back from Rikers, and Hayes told me that Miles was going to pay him off to say that the gun was his. And the scary thing is, it almost worked.
He was gonna go to jail for him.
Yeah, until you convinced this great defense attorney to represent him.
I heard it was a particularly talented DA and a team of investigators.
Well, regardless, I won the bet. Hayes is innocent.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So where are we going for our romantic weekend?
I thought about it. I am not going to hold you to that.
You're not?
No. I have never had to bribe a woman to go away with me.
Well, I have never broken a promise, so I'm afraid I'm gonna have to hold you to it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case, we'll leave after work tomorrow. Pick you up at 7.
Great. I have to be back for family dinner.
Yeah, no. I'll drop you off.
Okay.
A block away.
I'm here if you need me, boss.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Morning.
Thought I'd fill in.
Till I find a new right hand.
If you don't mind.
I don't mind. I heard you arrested the perp.
I did. It's a strong case. It's now 5 women positively identified him, including me.
Nice work, Detective. So, you fill in here until I find a replacement.
As long as it takes.
I'm thinking that might take a long time. Years, maybe. Can you handle that?
I can.
Good.
But I'll probably need time off for the trial.
We got you covered.
I know you do. There was a double shooting out in the 6-5. 2 males, 1 DOA, 1 likely. The 5-3 squad collared on that burglary pattern in the Bronx. Looks like we have our guy. Delivery on the New Harbor launch has been pushed back 2 weeks. 2 MOS injured in the RMP accident.
Hi.
Okay, everybody, best behavior.
And why do we need to be on our best behavior?
It's a surprise. Hey, it's Jack.
Hi.
Hi, Uncle Jack. Jack. It's good to see you.
Oh, thank you, Sean.
We were told to be on our best behavior.
Well, that's a relief.
Yes, the best behavior part goes for you too, Jack.
Noted. Hope that Affinities still does the trick.
I have a feeling we're gonna need some of that tonight, after you leave.
And the pecan pie.
Dad's favorite. I see you're still sucking up, Jack.
Okay, cut it out. You can sit next to Danny. Good luck.
Have a hot seat, Jack. Yeah. Sit down right here next to your favorite ex-brother-in-law. Sure you remember Eddie?
It's nice to share the table with a relative newcomer.
That's right. You're the only one at the table these days who's not a blood relative. My condolences.
We actually like her, Jack. Big difference. Let's keep it civil. Yeah. And thank you for the pie.
No problem. We got that at a little outdoor market in Pennsylvania.
Station. A market in Penn Station.
You took a trip. Together.
to Pennsylvania.
It was a romantic weekend? Can't wait till Nikki hears about this one.
You still came to dinner?
Okay. Truth be told, I was only supposed to come if I lost a bet.
Which he did not lose, but he was gracious enough to come anyway. Greatest of all time weekend. And that's enough out of you.
I think maybe he likes being tortured.
Obviously, he just spent the weekend with our sister.
It's all coming back.
Please, please. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Now I can take the heat.
Well, in that case, you can say grace.
Okay. Bless us, O Lord, in these thy gifts, which we're about to receive from thy bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen.
He's covered all the legends, Ali, Jordan, and Tiger. So why is he covering this girl's high school team?
You said this team saved me.
A sports story for 60 Minutes, Sunday.
Welcome to Allstate, where our new auto rates are so low, you'll jump for joy. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call for a lower auto rate today.
It's my birthday. No, it's not. But I still look good though. How come? Ow. I bet you want an autograph. You and your friends.
With lower prices and great deals, make Target your first stop back to school.
There was a first cutback, a first bunny hop, a first hand plant. Now there's the first ever Hyundai Santa Cruz to help you on the journey to all your firsts.
For your best back-to-school smile, Crest has you covered.
Nice smile, Brad. Nice. Thanks.
Crest, the #1 toothpaste brand in America.
Colbert's got Jennifer Hudson tonight on CBS.
Dr. Phil! I'm not leaving here, so you people either need to get real or set up a cot for me.
Partners? I don't understand anything anymore.
Welcome to 2021.
Coverage you can count on. This is the Wabash Valley's most watched newscast with Patrice Dayton, Rodrell Moore, Storm Team 10 Chief Meteorologist Kevin Orpert, and Rick Semler Sports. This is News 10 Night Watch.
Good evening to you, and thank you for joining us. I'm Rodrell Moore. As the push to get people vaccinated continues, hospitals from coast to coast are seeing an overflow of patients, and the hospitalization rates for people under the age of 50 are setting new records. The biggest jump is with those aged 30 to 39 and kids under the age of 18. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says those rates are more than 30% higher than their previous peak, and that was in early January. As of right now, health officials say about half of the population is fully vaccinated, but there's still no approved vaccine for kids under the age of 12. All nursing homes that receive money from Medicare and Medicaid will soon be required to vaccinate their staff. The mandate could go into effect as soon as next month. The Biden administration says it's in an effort to keep the older population safe from the virus. The administration has threatened to cut off funding to facilities whose employees refuse to roll up their sleeves. The new mandate has some worried that staff will quit to avoid getting the vaccine. One local nursing home director says it's crucial for her staff to get vaccinated.
It's important because not only for the safety of the staff, but for the residents. This is their home, and I think we have to do everything that we can to keep them safe.
The government has vaccine and case data for individual nursing homes. We've linked you to that information on our website. It's WTHI-TV.com. As cases of COVID-19 are rising across the nation and here in the Wabash Valley, a museum has been forced to cancel an event. Davies County Museum had to cancel their latest program with John Snyder III. He's a noted comic book illustrator. Some of you may know his work from Suicide Squad and Green Lantern. The event was supposed to take place on August 26th, but with rising concerns and cases of COVID-19, they had to cancel. They do hope to bring Snyder back for spring of 2022. You can see updates on the museum by going to daviescountyhistory.com. You can do anything you set your mind to. Coming up, here from a Hoosier who's about to commit to the biggest run of his life in Tokyo, Japan. His amazing story is coming up next on News 10 Night Watch.
You're watching the Wabash Valley's most watched newscast, News 10. Closed captioning is sponsored by Terre, Haute Chevrolet. Visit our team today.
Save big money on all of your home improvement projects at Menards. The Lithonia Lighting 6-inch new construction recessed housing is airtight and safe to use with insulation. All Lithonia lighting, recessed and utility is 11% off. Insulate your home and stay comfortable year-round with fiberglass insulation from Knauf. Craft-based insulation rolls are durable and great for walls and basements. All Knauf insulation is 11% off right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
A wise man once said nothing was certain except death and taxes. Well, add college football to the list because DraftKings Sportsbook's latest offer is a sure thing. New customers bet at least $1 on college football and get $200 in return, no matter what. So death, taxes, and $200 to ring in college football season. Download the app now. Sign up with the promo code. Bet $1 to get 2 Ben Franklins. See what we did there? And make it rain.
TV10's Community Calendar is sponsored by Riddell National Bank.
A Wabash Valley farm is being recognized in the state of Indiana. The Tryon Farm in Vigo County was honored. The family-owned farm received the Hoosier Homestead Centennia Award. This is earned as the farm has been in open since 1844. Indiana State Senator John Ford of Terre Haute also said farms like the Tryon Farm are the reason Indiana continues to be a leader in agriculture, says Ford. A local man says he has a second chance at life after battling a rare disease. Timothy Davis from Terre Haute suffered from a genetic condition called alpha-1. It's a disease where the liver doesn't release enough protein to protect the lungs. We first introduced you to him in 2018. Well, News 10 caught up with him today to share his life-changing news. Because of his condition, Davis needed a double lung transplant. After almost a decade, he was able to get the lungs he prayed for. Duke Energy gave them a call that they had his lungs.
I pointed to the cooler and I said, "That's my lungs right there, isn't it?" And he said, "Yes, sir."
And again, that was Duke University that supplied his lungs. Davis considers himself lucky. His late brother had the same condition but was never diagnosed. Davis got the life-changing call on August 2nd, his brother's birthday. A Hoosier Paralympian is in Tokyo right now getting ready to compete in the 2020 Summer Paralympics. Noah Malone is from Indianapolis. He's a track athlete for Team USA. He's a sprinter. Noah is one of the few athletes in the legally blind division. He arrived in Tokyo on August 10th. He's eagerly awaiting the finals of the 100-meter dash on August 29th and the 400-meter dash on September the 1st.
Exciting. It's exciting because I love running track, so it's amazing to be able to do this on a country such as Japan, a great city like Tokyo. So it's definitely exciting that something I love can take me across the world.
Noah also says if you have something you want to do, you can do anything you set your heart on. Such inspiring words. Kevin?
All right, now let's take a look at what's going on this weekend. I know you have plans. I'll have the forecast for you coming up right here on News 10 Night Watch on WTHI with coverage you can count on.
life. It's a precious thing. And so is your health. At Valley Professionals Community Health Center, we understand how vital good health is to maintaining quality of life. It's why we care so deeply for everyone in the family at all stages of life. We provide a full range of healthcare services for both mind and body for a happier, healthier life. Because your health is a precious thing. Valley Professionals Community Health Center, caring professionals in your community.
Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy. Expand your options and your perspective. Find new summer adventures. Find new roads.
Make no monthly payments for 120 days on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, get 2.49% financing when you finance with GM Financial. And get $2,500 cash allowance.
Nothing feels quite as free as being out here.
Except this free soda.
Where'd you get free soda?
At Casey's, you can win all kinds of free stuff.
I love free.
Then you'll love this. Bought this jerky, won this free donut.
I love donuts.
And these chips can win me the big one.
What?
A free concert from country music superstar Lee Brice.
I love free Lee Brice.
With Casey's Summer of Freedom sweepstakes, the more you buy, the more you can win, including free Lee Brice concert tickets.
Free Lee!
No.
I'm Mike Alsop, and this is my account. Owning an automotive business is a dream that I've had all my life, and Riddell was able to help me get that accomplished. Riddell provides me with commercial loans for my real estate so that I can expand my operations. The level of service that Riddell offers is incredible. They come to you, they hit their marks, they're on time, and they deliver the product right in the town that you're in, which makes it so easy to do business. Riddell is more than a bank, they're business partners you can trust.
Storm Team 10's Pollen Count is sponsored by Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning. Storm Team 10's 7-day forecast, sponsored by the Woods Agency, your local premier all-state agency. Coverage you can count on continues with Storm Team 10 Chief Meteorologist Kevin Orpert. Awarded the AMS Seal of Approval by the American Meteorological Society.
Here it is, Friday night on a week that felt like it had 8 days. It seemed like a long week to you. Maybe it's because of the heat and humidity. And it's a warm and muggy night tonight. Oh, that moon though tonight. The moon rise at about 20 until 9. The moon coming out, not quite full. It'll be officially full on Sunday morning. But the full sturgeon moon, absolutely stunning. So Saturday storms are possible at a hot weekend. Well, a high tomorrow of 88. Today's high was 88. It's going to be very close to that tomorrow. But a chance of storms tomorrow, a little better chance of storms. And then also a few isolated storms lingering on Sunday with a high of 89, then Monday a high of 90. Through the overnight, it's going to be warm and muggy. The sun comes up tomorrow morning at 8 minutes after 7 o'clock. Temperature dropping down to around 70 degrees or so. That's probably about as low as it's going to get. Well, this is interesting. Take a look at the Storm Team 10 clouds and radar. And here is a line of storms moving through Iowa back over into the northwestern portion of Missouri. But as for us here in the News 10 viewing area, nothing showing up. But I can expand this a little bit and show you that, again, in central Iowa into northwestern Missouri, we do have some areas of rain. So it's possible this rain could move into the area as we get, not tomorrow morning most likely, but into tomorrow afternoon. Tell you what, Everett Lau will be here tomorrow morning for News 10 this morning. They start at 8 o'clock, and he can tell you about how tomorrow's going to shape up, but he's most likely going to include the possibility of at least some scattered storms into the day tomorrow. See, here's tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. Here's 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Don't cancel your plans, but just keep in mind if you're going to be doing something, there is the possibility of a scattered shower or thunder shower. And it's also possible as we get into Sunday for a little isolated shower or thunderstorm, especially as we get into Sunday afternoon into Sunday early evening. It's typical summertime weather. You get the heat and the humidity and so on, and this is what happens. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, the pollen forecast remains medium. For tonight, the overnight low drops to 70, mostly clear, warm, and muggy. Nice big moon. You have bright Jupiter. Saturn is also up there. It's a really beautiful night to go out and take a look. And then mostly sunny tomorrow, but then some afternoon storms will be possible. A south breeze to about 10. A high tomorrow in the upper 80s. Overnight lows tomorrow night down to 71 degrees or so. Typically, you ought to be in the 64-degree range for an overnight low. So it's going to be warmer than average for tomorrow night. And the 7-day forecast, on average, we ought to be around 84, 85 degrees for daytime highs, but no, the next 7 days, temperatures will be above average and we'll have a chance of rain as we get into next week. Rondrell.
Oh, believe it or not, it's that time of year again. Sports are going to take center stage. Rick Simler and the gang are all chomping at the bit with highlights from 9 games. It's the season's first In the Zone, and it's coming up next.
The Storm Team 10 Storm Tracker is sponsored by Terre, Haute Savings Bank.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
All right, team, time to bet NFL games. Confidence.
I'm feeling a parlay with more legs than a spider.
So 9 legs?
Roll the dice, baby.
Indecision?
We pick one home favorite. I abstain.
You can't abstain.
Boring! 6-leg parlay, 2 home dogs, all hitting the over. Boom!
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and feel the NFL action like never before.
At Culver's, we never tire of crafting fresh frozen custard right in our restaurants.
As soon as I'm like, who wants Culver's custard? The kids are already running out the door.
Hello, everybody. Here's your custard. Always rich and creamy, always sure to put a smile on your face.
It's more than just a special treat. It's creating memories with my children and family time.
Is it really good?
Yeah.
Family time is custard time. Welcome to Delicious.
No matter the challenges, we were there.
Whatever the struggles, we were there.
And as the sun comes out, bringing the promise of a brighter tomorrow, we will still be here.
We're Duke Energy, and we're building a smarter energy future for you.
It's time for In the Zone, sponsored by Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning, Indiana State University, Menards, Plumbers and Steamfitters Local 157, and Riddell National Bank. Now, with the best gridiron show in the Wabash Valley, Rick Semler and Marty Ledbetter.
Good evening and welcome to another season of In the Zone. This is my 13th year for In the Zone. It's my partner Marty Ledbetter's 3rd year on the show. One of us much older than the other one, as you can tell. We are both excited as ever to bring you all the high school football action this season from around the Wabash Valley.
That's right, Rick. And you know what? Thank you for aging yourself on that.
Oh, yes.
I appreciated that. The Indiana high school football season officially kicked off tonight. We had several ranked teams in tough contests like Northview, Sullivan, South Vermilion, Linton, North Knox, Park Heritage, and North Vermilion, and North Davies, just to name a few. And as you can tell, we are in line for some great football in the area this year.
Over the last 2 years, one of the best games we've had in the regular season came in week 1 between Terre Haute North and Northview. The Patriots have beat the Knights in each of those games, but it came down to the end each time, and Northview has had to live all off season with a tough overtime loss last year to Terre Haute North. You better believe the Knights were looking for payback tonight, and the Patriots knew it coming in. These two collided at Terre Haute North. Donovan Cherry transferred from Terre Haute North to Northview this year. The Knights running back rips off this 41-yard TD to start the game, and you better believe he enjoyed every second of it. Look at him pointing at the camera. Yes, I got it for you, Donovan. Next time Northview gets the ball, QB Dylan White goes in from 6 yards out. Knights 13-0, just 4 minutes in. Nothing going right for Terre Haute North in the first quarter off the bad snap. Bryson Carpenter tries to make something out of nothing, ends up getting picked off by Zach Ferris. But first play of the second quarter, Terre Haute North finally gets something their way. Carpenter, the deep ball. What a catch by Jaden Waite, who uses a 6'3 frame to outjump the defender. Waite had a big game. He was over 100 yards receiving. Carpenter hits him in the end zone for the first of 3 receiving TDs in the game for Waite. Big play right before half. Northview on Terre Haute North's 2. Cherry fumbles. Patriots. Gage Collins recovers. We went to the break. Northview 20-7. Northview coach Mark Rates told me Dylan White may be a first-year starter at QB, but he's a veteran of the program. The senior in his first career start was awesome. His third rushing TD puts Northview up 27-7. In the third, Dalton Sturm rips off a 31-yard run for Terre Haute North, but he coughs up the football. North had a problem with turnovers in this one. Josh Wright recovers. Northview would make Terre Haute North pay for the turnover. Wide open, White finds Donovan Cherry for a 52-yard touchdown reception to put the Knights up 34-7. Northview goes on to win 48-28. Impressive season opening win for the Knights. It's their first win at Terre Haute North since 2006. The 20-point victory is also the Knights' largest margin of victory ever over the Patriots. Congratulations, Northview. Terre Haute South looking for the upset. They hosted 5A 13th ranked Harrison West Lafayette. Braves young QB Kyle Cottee shows off his arm. Beautiful deep ball to Josh Cottee. That play covers 55 yards for a South touchdown. Braves hanging around with the state-ranked Raiders down 14-7 in the second quarter. Into the first half, rough for South. They turn the ball over on the fumble. Then in the final minute, Harrison's Hunter Newman, who found the end zone a couple times, gets in on the short TD run. Terre Haute South, they hung around, but they fall 27-7 to the state-ranked Raiders. That does it for our night in Vigo County football. Still to come, we'll check in with the Linton Miners and North Davies Cougars.
Plus, we'll have action from Park County with RP and Park Heritage in the zone. We'll be right back.
Look at me, I'm a 100% chicken breast nugget. Look at me, I'm a crinkle fry. Won't someone eat us for $1 with each purchase of an adult meal? Well, won't you? Arby's.
We have the meats.
The end of summer savings event is here at Terre Haute Chevrolet. Get huge discounts on every pre-owned car, truck, and SUV. Choose from over 140 SUVs and over 75 trucks at severely reduced prices for a limited time. And get top dollar for your trade-in, or just sell us your current vehicle. And you don't have to buy one of ours. Visit Terre Haute Chevrolet today for huge discounts during the end of summer savings event. Shop online at TerreHautechevrolet.com.
Do you want a $250,000 head start on your career? Local 157 Plumbers and Steam Fitters can help. While your friends are racking up college debt, we'll give you on-the-job training with a paycheck. What are you waiting for? Apply for your local 157 apprenticeship today. Kickstart a comfortable life.
Join the Terre Haute Area Association of Realtors on September 11th at the Meadows from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for the Community Festival. Presentation of colors at 10 a.m. to honor our heroes. Enjoy the Cruisin' for Kids car show presented by Gibson Auto Sales, a cornhole tournament, Kids Zone, food trucks, vendor fair, local live music, a beer garden, and don't miss our silent auction. Call 812-234-8732 for more information.
For more local news every weekend morning, trust News 10 This Morning. News 10 This Morning keeps you up to date on what's happening around the Wabash Valley. News 10 This Morning gives you the weather information you need to plan your weekend. For more local news every weekend morning, trust News 10 This Morning. Coverage you can count on.
Do you remember this? How about that? Do you remember? The journey to retirement hasn't always been easy. I'm Alexander Joyce. Let us build a retirement plan you can rely on. A financial plan that gives you confidence and peace of mind. A legacy plan that protects them. And let us start that process today. And let us help you rejoice in your retirement.
Now, back to Rick Sedler and Marty Ledbetter.
Welcome back to In the Zone. Linton has accomplished a lot of things over the years, but one thing missing from that list of accomplishments is a win over the Southridge Raiders. They were trying to change that tonight as the Miners welcomed the Raiders to the Roy. Second quarter tied at 0, and the Miners defense came ready to play. A host of Miners get in the backfield to hand the Raiders a loss of yards on the first down play. Next play, Miners pinning their ears back, forced the quick throw into triple coverage. That's always dangerous. Hunter Johns and Wrigley Franklin were the two Miners bringing the heat. Next play, Southridge going for the long ball down the sidelines, but Kalen Padgett picks it off for Linton. The ref says he's out of bounds. I don't know about that, sir. Sure looked like he got a foot down. The Raiders were actually leading Linton 13-0 at the half, but head coach Brian Oliver gave his boys one heck of a halftime speech as the Miners came out and punched the Raiders in the mouth in the second to get their first win over Southridge by a final of 27-13.
That's a big win.
Big win. Huge win for Linton. One team that has a legitimate chance to end their season at Lucas Oil Stadium in late November is Park Heritage. The Wolves are our highest-ranked team in the Wabash Valley, and our newest member of Sports 10, Blake Dahlier, was at the Wolves season opener tonight. He joins us now. Blake?
Well, thanks, Marty, and thanks for having me. No doubt, Park Heritage has to take care of business in this one, right? During the regular season, this team was building itself for some postseason success, and you better believe they're still fueled by that tough sectional championship loss they suffered last year at South Putnam. Now, if it were me, I'm not sure I'd want this Wolves team on my schedule because they're a pretty tough team to handle. Park Heritage opening with a home WRC win against Seeger. Lots of support from those electric Wolves in the student section. And starting things off early on through the air, Christian Johnson finds the speedster. Nas McNeil, he says goodbye, takes it the distance. 2-point try, no good. Park Heritage with the lead. Then how about some defense? Nas McNeil doing what Nas does, playing both sides of the ball, breaks up the pass on fourth down. Wolves ball. Then second quarter, running the ball, number 82, Anthony Wood with a truck, barreling through defenders. That sets up Park Heritage in great scoring position after that run. It's Wood again, breaks through the middle, finds pay dirt, touchdown. Park Heritage, they're up 12-6. From then on, it was all Park Heritage going on to take that commanding win 48-16. Now over to Riverton Park. They're looking for their first season opener win since 2008, hosting Attica. How about quarterback Derek LeBron? Much like LeBron James, the freight train carries 3 defenders, makes something out of nothing here. And now if you're a fan of that hard-nosed football, Panthers D, that was it. Third down, hats to the ball. Seth McConnell drops Attica behind the line of scrimmage. Next drive for Riverton Park, Darren Hazard, he's a hazard for that Attica D, taking it 14 yards down the sideline, but ultimately the Panthers turning it over on downs, but that wouldn't matter. The defense stepping up big. Zach Black picked off by the Panthers. Braden Eisen, the Panthers getting that first home win, 34-6. Again, first one in a home opener since 2008. Now, guys, thanks for having me. Rick, I'm going to send it back to you.
Good job, Blake. North Davies got up to a strong start to last season, only to lose their final 5 games. The Cougars looking to bounce back this year. They opened on the road at Tecumseh. Third quarter, 12-7 Braves lead, and they're trying to add points. But the Cougars defense stands tall. Colton McNabb, Elliott Park team up for the tackle for no gain. Then Spencer Strong forces the fumble here. The Cougars try to get it, but Tecumseh falls on it. Third and forever, the snap mishandled, and a host of Cougars swarm in and snuff out the play. Tecumseh wins this ball game 24-19. Listen to this, Marty. North Davies had the ball at the Tecumseh 20 late and couldn't score. Oof. That's a tough opener to open at Tecumseh. You had a chance to win the game. I know Coach Fine, he's got to be pleased with the way you guys played, but you want that win.
Yeah, he's not real big on moral victories.
No, you're right. And how about Riverton Park? You went up to see them this year.
They're ready.
I've seen them, this goes way back, 2009, or about 2006-07. They won a sectional. They were really good. They struggled. They got some players in this year. They're pretty good.
When we spoke earlier this year, everyone was saying we're okay with being under the radar because you know what? Under the radar teams pull out some of those wins.
And the thing I like about them is they play hard-nosed. They're going to get after you.
Yes.
If they lose, you're going to know you played them.
They may only have 25 kids on the roster. All 25 kids are going to play, and you're going to feel them. They're going to hit you.
They play hard.
Exactly right.
Still to come, we have the big ranked showdown between Sullivan and North Knox that guy saw.
Plus, we'll also make stops at North Central and Vincennes Lincoln. That's next on In the Zone.
Rick Semler and Marty Ledbetter. Sports 10, coverage you can count on.
Rallies loves it when people cruise in after a long day. But after a long day, come on, we're gonna cruise to you. Get Rallies delivered with free delivery fee on your favorite delivery app. You've earned it. This is one hard-working fry. It's famous, it's seasoned, it's mouth-watering, it's hustling. Cause now it's #1, 2 years in a row. Rally's famous seasoned fries, working just as hard as you do.
A wise man once said nothing was certain except death and taxes. Well, add college football to the list because DraftKings Sportsbook's latest offer is a sure thing. New customers bet at least $1 on college football and get $200 in return, no matter what. So death, taxes, and $200 to ring in college football season. Download the app now. Sign up with the promo code. Bet $1 to get 2 Ben Franklins. See what we did there? And make it rain.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter, like where to put the food when you both get the groceries, or the smell in the vegetable crisper that in no way can be vegetables. Whatever you're worrying about, it won't be this. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Call Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning at 765-832-9401. Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning, setting new standards for indoor comfort.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Brown with this reminder. If it's been more than 6 months since your pet's last visit to your vet, then it's been too long. For more information on pet health, visit our website and our Facebook page.
Brown Veterinary Hospital, voted Reader's Choice for Best Veterinarian 8 years in a row.
Do you want a $250,000 head start on your career? Local 157 Plumbers and Steam Fitters can help. While your friends are racking up college debt, we'll give you on-the-job training with a paycheck. What are you waiting for? Apply for your local 157 apprenticeship today. Kickstart a comfortable life.
You have a lot of choices when it comes to purchasing windows for your home. So why not choose the ones that are simply the best for less? Windows from Window World. Replacing your old drafty windows will add beauty and value to your home. They will also make a big difference on your energy bills year-round. All of our windows come with a no-worry lifetime warranty, and we offer the best in the industry financing options.
I'm Brandon Pittenger.
I'm Grace.
And this is Addie, Luca, and David. And we are Window World of Terre, Haute. And remember, we not only stand behind our windows,
we stand on them.
The Sports 10 Spirit Award is sponsored by Riddell National Bank.
Welcome back to In the Zone. The only matchup we had on week 1 that featured ranked teams meeting was 2A 16th ranked North Knox visiting 3A 12th ranked Sullivan. This one took place in Arrows country as both squads look to open their 2021 campaigns on a high note. First quarter, Arrows looking at a 3rd and long when we have our first Adams family meeting of the season. Rowdy hits Luke for the 46-yard touchdown. Sullivan leads 7-0. Later in the first, Warriors looking at a third down of their own. Mason Lyons rolls to the right, can't find anyone, and wham! What a rude introduction to Jack Ridgway for the Sullivan sack. Final minutes of the quarter, North Knox still trails by 7 when Rhett Sharon gives the Warriors a fresh set of downs off this long run. Later in the drive, 3rd and short for the Warriors when Sharon rips off another big chunk of yards for another North Knox first down. Second quarter now, North Knox still trying to get in the end zone. Luke Adams comes up with the picture-perfect form tackle to stall the Warriors' drive. Sullivan back on offense now. William Newby shows off all kinds of patience before he finds the gap and explodes through it for a 48-yard touchdown run. Newby finished with 145 yards in this contest as Sullivan goes on to beat North Knox for the 11th straight time by a final of 35-6. Some honorable mentions for Fantasy Stars. Rowdy and Luke Adams both had some big performance, with Rowdy having 3 passing touchdowns and Luke calling in 2 touchdown receptions. For the first time since 2014, North Central and North Vermilion faced each other in a regular season showdown. They met in Farmersburg, opening kickoff of the contest. Check out the Falcons with some trickeration, and then Daniel Woody flies in to get the onside recovery. Later in the ensuing drive, a high snap over Jerome White's head is recovered by Lang Hargis to give the T-Birds some life. Late in the first quarter now, still tied at 0, North Vermilion inside North Central territory. John Martin gets the handoff and goes to work, spinning off the defender and accelerating into the end zone. Falcons lead 8-0. This one turned into a thriller and went to overtime as the Falcons come out on top over the Thunderbirds by a final of 34-28.
Vincennes Lincoln was looking to open their season for a third year in a row with a win over Evansville Bossy. The two faced each other in Vincennes. The Mean Green Alice's defense making plays early. That's Zach Steffi with the interception for the good guys. Vincennes Lincoln ball QB Colton Pfaff airs it out. What a catch by Tanner Gilbert with the defender all over him. That's good for an Alice's touchdown. More great defense from the Alice's. They get to the Bossy QB, and Jed Barnett drops him for the sack. Bossy wins this game and ends a 10-game losing streak. With another new season of In the Zone, we have back our Smashes of the Night, the Sports 10 Spirit Award, and the top 5 Fantasy Stars.
Don't forget, at the end of the season, we'll pick the Smash of the Year winner, and one school will bring home that Sports 10 Spirits Award for the football season. But now it's time for the first Sports 10 Smashes of the season, and Sullivan's Jack Ridgway immediately puts himself in the driver's seat. That is a heck of a tackle right there against the North Knox QB. Not to be outdone, though. North Knox's Caleb Bottom with a beautiful block on offense. Watch it again. It happened fast. He seals the backside perfectly.
You love those
for that.
linemen, don't you?
I do love me some lineman blocks. I don't know what it is about me. Not a receiver, guys. Looks like I love me some lineman play.
Look what's back after a year absence. The Riddell National Bank Sports 10 Spirit Award. Terre Haute North fans went bonkers tonight. Northview fans, they're making a serious case. I can't go to a game without them looking for the Sports 10 camera. North Central fans, I love this here in the stands, but I love this right here. Nothing better than body paint. How about this, Marty? We got to get Marty to do that. Terre Haute South fans, somewhere my daughter's in the stands there now as a freshman. And the Sullivan fans, they're going to make a case.
I was about to say, you talk about Northview. Sullivan was yelling for it, too. They won it.
The Sports 10 Top 5 Fantasy Stars of the Night is back again. No surprise that the guy sitting there, number 1, is there, Marty?
Yeah, no, number 1 and number 2 are two names everyone in the viewing area is going to be pretty familiar with. Christian Johnson, just what can you say?
5 total touchdowns tonight.
And that's just a normal night for Christian.
And it was, you're right. It was kind of a slow night.
Yeah, it's just a normal night.
Anthony Garzolini, they lost Sal Vermillion.
But the stats.
431 yards passing, 7 total touchdowns.
Stop it.
7.
Save some for when Sports 10's there, Anthony. Come
He'll
on.
do that next week. One of the guys he threw to a bunch was freshman Dallas Coleman. He had 4 total touchdowns.
Talk about breaking onto the scene. You're a freshman. Everyone talks about Peyton Hawkins and who's going to be out there to help him out. Dallas Coleman's going to be there to help him out is the answer.
Northview QB Dylan White, I mentioned him earlier. He had 4 total touchdowns, nearly 200 total yards of offense. He was huge in Northview winning at Terre Haute North. And our last guy, Covington is not in our coverage.
No, they are not.
But when you throw like Carfelt did tonight, Alan Carfelt, over 700 passing yards.
Air raid offense.
There are many teams this year that won't have 700 yards passing all season.
Correct.
And he did it in the opening week. And Covington won a wild one, 62-56 over South Vermillion. That does it for our first In the Zone of the season. Have a great weekend.
For the most local news, every newscast, every day, you can depend on News 10. Coverage you can count on.
LSU's Mike the Tiger is now vaccinated against COVID-19. The university announced today that he received his first dose and second dose.
And guys, interesting to note that while the Tiger got his shots, only about 38% of Louisiana's population is fully vaccinated.
Then break it. Every emergency gives you a potent blend of nutrients, so you can emerge your best with Emergency.
Get ready. It's time for the savings event of the year. The Home and Auto Bundle Extravafesta Save-A-Thon.
And this Home and Auto Bundle Extravafesta Save-A-Thon, there's no telling what's in my bundle.
Home and Auto Bundle Extravafesta Save-A-Thon. Bundle cars, trucks, colonials, bungalows, and that weird hot Euro coaster. So strike up the Home and Auto Bundle Extravafesta Save-A-Thon band for the deal that started forever ago and will probably never end. Home and Auto Bundle Extravafesta Save-A-Thon. Say it with me. Home and Auto Bundle. No one's leaving till you say it right.
Buy 4 tires and get up to $210 in savings after Bell Tire's Labor Day sale, or get even more with up to $270 in Bell Tire gift cards. August 23rd through September 4th. Plus, get tires as low as $45 after rebate. Buy 4 tires and get up to
It's time for In the Zone, sponsored by Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning, Indiana State University, Menards, Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 157, and Riddell National Bank. Now with the
like I don't know that.
What do you mean by ruffle your feathers?
You know, we both did the employee training day.
Okay, I'm going down my door.
Doing spicy.
Scooby-Doo.
I'm going to be very bold here. Are you ready?
We're ready.
11.
If the math is right. My strong suit.
It can add up to.
Please have a seat, everybody.
13 get
Welcome, one and all, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert.
$10,000.
Deep tissue?
25 words or less.
That is exactly the kind
25
of
words or
energy I
less.
need. 'Cause
Weekday
I'm not gonna
afternoons at 5
sugarcoat
only
it,
on
folks.
My
The
Fox
news has been a
10.
bit rough lately.
You can't buy a best friend.
Which has led some of our
You can love them,
newspapers to
pet
roll
them,
their marketing strategy.
care for
This
them,
morning,
whether
I saw
they
this
want you
shocking
to
tweet.
or not.
The New York Times
You
is
can take a
rolling out
picture,
18
you can
plus
jump,
subscriber-only
yell, you can fly to the
newsletters.
moon,
That's
travel
right,
the world.
y'all. Old gray lady.
You didn't see
Or as
anything.
I call her
Big
now,
surprise.
the mature honey.
Come on, circus.
Get
Look,
ready
we're
to see
out
New York
seeing
Times
news
crossword
vans,
puzzle editor Will
panhandlers.
Shorts.
Page 1 tomorrow's
without
post.
any shorts.
Tsunami kills thousands and Niall Bright gets shot in the heart. I
Are
wonder
you ready
which
to
it will
solve
be.
69 down?
That matches the sketch
It's a
that was
7-letter
back
word
at Deborah's
for
apartment.
birthday
Say what you want,
present.
but Niall Bright knew how to design
The
clothes.
industry insider who posted the original
this is what we
18-plus
have.
tweet has since deleted it. And
522
explained, to be clear, I got
shells
lazy and should have
all in
said
the chest.
at least 18 newsletters.
Our killer was
The New York
pissed.
Times is not getting into porn.
Hey, just got word from ballistics. It's a match. Same gun used in the Sarah Bill murder.
We're looking at the same shooter.
Besides our girl in the closet, 2 other escorts
true,
saw
they're not getting
nothing, but
into porn.
one
They've been
remembers
doing
an
it for
angry phone
years.
call around
Remember
2:30
the old
in which
headline,
Niall called
Titanic
someone a
goes down,
selfish
if you
bitch.
know what I mean.
Deborah?
Know
But,
anyone else who matches that description?
but if the New York Times isn't your thing, you've still got the Washington
You drag
Post.
me in
After
here
all,
at
their
night. My
slogan
husband is
democracy
dead.
dies in
My son has
darkness,
to wait in a
but
police
bangs with
station.
the lights
You better have
on.
something good.
Here, have a seat.
Now, when it comes to COVID, the
We'll make
news
this
should be
simple.
R-rated for are we ever going to get out of this?
Did you
the Delta
kill
variant has
your
caused a huge
husband
COVID spike.
and his
Not
daughter?
every region of the
Our
United States has been
company
affected
died
equally.
the
Cases are
minute
going up
he went on
gradually in the
TV.
Northeast, Midwest,
I
and
wanted
West.
to kill
But
him.
the South, oh, she will
I
rise
didn't.
again. The problem is,
We
you
left your
guessed it,
apartment
in the
at 2.
South,
Where
fewer
were you
people are
between 1 and 4?
vaccinated on average.
At home?
You can read all about it in the
Tyler?
classic Southern novel,
And
To
Dr.
Kill a
Harper.
Mockingbird by Giving It Medical Advice from Facebook.
He told us that
Cases are
Niall discussed his financial
by
matters.
Facebook.
And the psychiatrist and other department are
It's all the doctor.
Isn't it?
Cases are rising so quickly
No
that
idea.
Mississippi's hospital
No,
system
okay,
could
well,
fail
all right, maybe it's
in
not
10 days.
for us to
Now, they're going
judge
to try
what
to
people
extend
discuss
that
with their
time by
therapists.
counting 1 Mississippi.
Dr. Harper's your girlfriend.
2 Mississippi.
My private life is irrelevant.
One
Sure,
Mississippi medical
you went to
center even
Florida
opened a parking
right
garage
after Sarah
basement
was
field hospital.
killed.
Not
You were there for
exactly
9
where you
hours.
want to get your
We
health
spoke to
care.
a broker down
Okay, I'm
there.
afraid
Apparently
we're going
you
to have to
and
move
Dr.
you,
Harper
Mrs. Johnson,
are in
instead of
negotiations
compact
for a
car zone.
$15 million house.
You know
We found this
who
real
wants to
estate
take this
magazine in
virus
Dr.
seriously?
Harper's office.
The kindergarten cop himself, former California Governor Arnold
The
Schwarzenegger.
two of you,
He had strong words for people who won't wear
you and
masks
Dr.
or get
Harper,
vaccinated.
teamed up
But I think people should know
to exploit
there is a
Niall's
virus
mental
here.
state.
It kills people, and the only way we
Get
prevent
rich.
it is to get
Move to Florida.
vaccinated, to wear masks,
Palm Beach.
to do social distancing,
Live
washing
happily
your
ever
hands
after.
all the time, and not just to think about,
It's
well,
not a
my
crime to live
freedom
happily
is
ever
being
after,
kind of
Detective.
disturbed here. No,
Especially
screw
after
your
20 years
freedom.
of abuse.
Because with freedom comes obligation.
I didn't kill that young woman.
And responsibility.
And I didn't kill
Here's
Niall.
the freedom to wear no mask, but you know
I've
something,
let go
you're a
of my
schmuck
anger.
for not wearing a mask.
Wow. I didn't. Whoa! Whoa!
Excuse me.
The Terminator is so mad, but he is not going back in time to kill your mother. Because now he doesn't have to, because by refusing the vaccine, you're going to do it for him.
Not bad. You have
Speaking
talent.
of California, I know it's a sad story, isn't it? But it's a true one. Speaking of California,
I'm sorry about
Florida,
your dad. I'm not.
Which accounts for nearly
I
1
saw one
in
of his
5
sketches
U.S. COVID
at your
cases,
house.
also 1 in 5 spring
nice
chlamydia cases.
dress. He did have talent.
This huge surge,
Wasn't
that's
his
also a
sketch.
sad but true story.
My mom covered for him, just like everybody else covered
Very
for him
tender
all these
audience
years.
tonight. Very, I'll be gentle. This huge surge doesn't
Well,
seem
if
to
it wasn't
concern
his,
Florida
then
Governor Ron DeSantis.
whose was it?
Seen here boasting the highest number he can count to. DeSantis
Why
has
hide your
clashed
skin
repeatedly
if
with
Dupixent
President
has your
Biden
moderate
over
to
COVID
severe
safety
eczema
protocol
or
last week?
atopic
Biden
dermatitis
said
under control?
DeSantis
Hide our
wasn't
skin?
willing to do
Not
anything
us.
about COVID.
Because Dupixent targets a root cause of eczema, it helps heal your skin from within, keeping you one step ahead of it. And for kids ages 6 and up, that means clearer skin and noticeably less itch.
Hide my skin? Not me.
By helping to control eczema with Dupixent, you can change how their skin looks and feels. And that's the kind of change you notice.
Hide my skin? Not me.
Don't use if you're allergic to Dupixent. Serious allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis, which is severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, or a parasitic infection. If you take asthma medicines, don't change or stop them without talking to your doctor. When you help heal your skin from within, you can show more with less eczema. Talk to your child's eczema specialist about Dupixent, a breakthrough eczema treatment.
That must have been an awkward call, considering that last week DeSantis said this to Biden.
Great parenting needs great allies. Ziploc Grip and Seal. Easier to grip and open for the world's greatest parents.
SC Johnson. Kids can change minds. They can even change the world around us. Packed with protein plus 21 vitamins and minerals, we nourish them with Carnation Breakfast Essentials. Because today could change everything.
Check to see whether that's true or not.
I didn't ask. I haven't heard. I have to check if that's true or not, or if you want to be governor or not. I mean, does coronavirus even exist? I mean, maybe none of this
A
is
wise
real.
man
Maybe we're
once
all
said
just living
nothing
in
was
this
certain
giant
except
dream,
death
man.
and
Smoke
taxes.
bomb.
Well, add college football to the list because DraftKings Sportsbook's latest offer is a sure thing. New customers bet at least $1 on college football and get $200 in return, no matter what. So death, taxes, and $200 to ring in college football season. Download the app now. Sign up with the promo code. Bet $1 to get 2 Ben Franklin. See what we did there? And make it rain.
Join holiday vacations and WTHI-TV viewers on a Charleston and Savannah Coastal Charms Tour, October 16th through the 23rd. Experience beautiful downtown Charleston on a guided carriage ride. Discover Savannah's rich history and lovely waterfront, and conclude by traveling into the bustling city of Atlanta. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword WTHI, for information on how you can attend a virtual travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
James Brown and Bill Cowher welcoming you back to Dennis Melvin's house. It's time for the Midnight Snack Run.
This is one tricky obstacle course. Sticking to healthy habits in this kitchen is going to take focus and determination.
He's already entered the snack part of the course, and he's eyeballing a jar of chocolate candy.
That is tempting right off the start.
He's reaching, Bill, but he pushes it away.
Great stiff arm.
He's approaching a plate of delicious-looking iced cookies.
Oh, Dennis, you only want one of those.
He blows right by him for the apple.
The fridge. It's make or break time, JB.
He stares down some rich-looking treats. Uh-oh. Looks like he's headed for the soda. Wait, he jukes left, grabs the water bottle, and shuts the door with his elbow.
I gotta see that again.
Great move.
Now he's just gotta get out of there.
Look what dropped from the sky.
Don't do it, Dennis.
Bill, he somehow keeps moving.
That's the way you execute a midnight snack run.
Stand Up to Cancer and Rally want you to reduce your risk for cancer.
Go to takeahealthystand.org.
You guys need to start reporting this and stop fact-checking it.
Teddy!
Yes. Listen,
Teddy, it's the police. Open up.
Checking CNN. It's a waste of time. This is Mike Lindell. No matter how much you check, you will not find any facts.
Looks like Teddy took his work home from the office.
He's been designing his own line.
The ex-president's lawyer.
He was set to make $3 million off the IPO.
Losing a staring contest
Costs
to
a
a
lot
bowl of
more than
soup.
that to launch a line. No one would finance the rest.
Rudy has also
She's
been
shown up at
sued
his
by
office yet?
Dominion for $1 billion.
I tried the
Now he's
receptionist
facing a
10 minutes
mountain of
ago.
legal
She said
fees.
she still
that
hadn't
mountain's in his
seen him.
apartment right next to the mountain of empty Franzia
That's
boxes.
a lie.
On top of that, Franzia fans totally
Hello?
worked.
Hi, I'm looking.